plan I have is to basically debate whether or not I'm gonna go back to RoVille. Now, as you know, there have been like a lot of updates and everything. So I'm just gonna go around looking at everything, checking everything out, and deciding if I want to go back. Cause I did this video early, like I did this video a couple of days ago, but it didn't really work out the way I wanted it to work out. So yeah, but we're back again with a new one. But basically, if you don't know, I have a school called Pandora Academy. I built it. I worked on it so much content. The thing is, I've been debating going back to Aura and RoVille. Those are two things I've been like debating. I saw the updates. I saw a lot of it. Basically, we're just gonna check out. This is my old house. I had a lot of old houses actually, but right now that's a house I need to continue working on. But I'm gonna show you the two houses I've completed while I talk about what I might be returning to RoVille. So far, it's like first off, it's really good content. It's like if I wanna just like work on a room, I can. And it's also super fun decorating. But the thing is, the game gets so draining so easily. That's the only reason I haven't been playing it like that. Is because it's like so draining all the time. But it's also still super fun. But I might be getting back into it because there's like a lot of new updates, and who knows, I might pull a Miss Lady squad and just buy a bunch of houses. I'm gonna buy a bunch of houses, buy a bunch of plots. Oh, I do have money in the bank, so I need to go reinvest that. But yeah, also I'm gonna tell you guys, I've been thinking about like updating my school on RoVille. That's what I've been thinking about a lot. I've been thinking about updating my school. That's a big one of mine, is updating the school. Very big, very important one. Updating Pandora. It's like I'm gonna have OG Pandora, but then I'm gonna like have a new and improved version, kind of. And so there's gonna be like a few. Like right now, it could probably fit about 64 students at Pandora, possibly more. There's 16 beds in each room, and 3 times 16, 12. Like I'm not really gonna get into all of that because then I'll actually have to make sure it's correct. We're just gonna say around 60 plus the other bedrooms that there are at the school. But I do have plans for my school, but I just don't know if I'm gonna like execute them this time, because there was actually supposed to be another school out right now. Like I was supposed to have another school uploaded by New Year's, and I kind of just stopped playing RoVille. So around this time, actually, I started building another school, but then I stopped because I was like, I don't want to do this. It's boring. So yeah, basically, this is what we have going on. I'm definitely probably going to be doing another school or just finishing up a plot. I think I'm going to update my plots and my schools. I think that's what I'm going to do for now. But I just wanted to talk about Pandora and like maybe me coming back to RoVille. Honestly, if I come back to RoVille, I'm probably gonna be like lazy. Like I'm gonna show you guys the lazy person routine when you don't want to like do when you don't really want to get your money up like that in RoVille. Like you kind of want to get your money up, but not your money up. You know, I'm gonna show you basically my methods, and these methods work too. I do have methods, and I am not ashamed of my methods. First off, you gotta spend money sometimes to make money. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you feel like spending money to make money, you want $50. What I did is I worked enough to the point where I could invest and get a lot of money. That's what I did. So I'll show you how I did that in a second. But I'm gonna go downstairs and I'll show you guys the rest of this house. Clean up that mess. Oh shoot, there's a run button. Nobody told me about that. Then again, I've not played this game in so long that I would not know. But here it is. And now we are going to go to the bank. We're going to go to the bank because I have money in there that I invested a while ago that I've just never like reinvested. Because I do the 5-day investment thing for the most amount of money. So every 5 days I'm getting 700,000. But basically, if I just did this 5-day investment thing, then in 15 days I would have about 2.1 million. 5 days, 40% interest. I always do the max amount I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, here we go. And we're going to submit that investment. Meaning that my, okay. Basically meaning I can only do this every 5 days. It's Saturday, so but my money will be back. I'm just gonna say I just pick basically every 7 days. I pick it up, or also another method of mine. If it's still even here, okay, I need to spawn a car or something. But basically, you can rob the bank. Now, I don't know if it's like, I know they changed it and everything, so I don't know if it's like still like this, but you can rob the bank and it's very like simple. You can get about 10, I don't know if you can still get the same amount. We're gonna have to go home and like figure it out. But I might buy a house. Honestly, I might come back to RoVille. I like the game. I enjoy playing it. I enjoy robbing banks on RoVille. I might come back to this, but I'm going to show you this other house. It's a lot that's not done, but I have a whole school right here. But the thing is, I stopped playing too because it's like when you play, but you have such a big area, you have such a plot with like so many things on it. You don't just build something for nothing a lot of the time. You role play, but when you host, like you role play and you have fun, but when you host a party, it gets stressful. It gets so flipping stressful that at that point you're like, it's not really worth like playing because the amount of stress RoVille just is putting on everything. It gets so annoying, and you're just like, it's really not worth like playing RoVille because it's like I'd be so stressed out. Like, I cannot even lie to you guys. I would be so stressed out on RoVille. I'd be like, okay, I need to host a party. Because it's like when you host one party and it's like the only school or one or two schools in the party server, like everybody kind of just, oh shoot, my voice chat is on. But when you're the only school in one or two servers, nobody else like really, like they'll expect you to be there tomorrow or whatever. And it's like this whole obligation that comes with it, and it gets so tiring. It's kind of like a lot of pressure, honestly, which is exactly why I do not like play RoVille anymore, because it's like you build a school and it's like a good school, people love it, but it gets so tiring like hosting it because it's draining. Hosting a party is draining. It so is, and I hate that it is, but it really is, and it sucks, but it is it's the truth. Hosting parties can get very, very draining, which is exactly why I choose to not do that anymore, because I chose to value my joy and sanity. So I stopped playing RoVille because I was like, if I get in here, I'm like tempted to do a party where I know I'm going to get bored and miserable within the first 30 minutes of it. So that's why I had to like stop playing RoVille too. And it's like getting burnt out is no joke, bro. It's like sometimes you get so burnt out of a game. Like, I only play certain games because my friends like playing them, and I will absolutely not want to play that game by choice, but I still do. Like, I might go back to Aura. The only reason I'll ever go back to Aura, though, and I'm going to explain this more in another video, I'm only probably ever going to go back to Aura because I want not a school, but I have all these new routines. I have all these routines, right? So because I have all these routines, I do indeed want to use them somehow. But it's like a whole thing. I'll explain in another video. But I'm going to change spots real quick. I'm probably going to buy a house. Might be my next RoVille video is buying a house in RoVille. That is something I would do. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. And I will see you guys in the next one.